Welcome back to another episode of Random Talks with Anna F. If you are just joining us, if this is your first time, if you just happen to jam me on YouTube, thank you so much for deciding to take a moment to watch and, see what I have to say and see what I have to give you. Thank you so much. You're welcome. On this channel, we'll talk about anything relationship. Your relationship with God, your relationship with your partner, and your platonic relationship with other people. That's what we talk about here. And if this is something that you would find interesting, this is something that would interest you, you are right, you are the right place. So welcome. And to all of you my return subscribers, thank you so much. The community keeps growing. Can you believe we have this number? Can you believe we are this number? Thank you guys so much for your support. I am so grateful. Thank you so much. All right, so without wasting any of your time, this video that I'm about to do, I promised you guys since last year. But thank God for consistency. Since last year, when I did my pregnancy and delivery journey, when I just said you guys, so I promised that I was going to talk about this particular topic, and life has been lifing and it has happened, right? But now we are here and I'm so excited that we are here because this is something that I'm quite passionate about. We just finished Mothering Sunday, Mother's Day. That itself is confusing somehow. So we just finished, and then I just dropped that video about things to know before you become a mother. So I think it's like a good progression. I just decided, okay, this is the right time for me to just insert this video that I have promised you. And so without wasting any of your time, permit me to tell you things that nobody will tell you, or things that are not often spoken about enough. Things that we don't discuss enough about fourth trimester. Things that we don't talk about, so I basically want to tell you things that you might not know, things that you need to prepare your heart for about fourth trimester, in case you are wondering what fourth trimester is, because we have first, second, and third, in pregnancy. Fourth trimester is the first 3 months after you give birth to your baby. After you see that your bundle of joy, your baby girl or your baby boy, that your bouncing baby boy, that your beautiful bouncing baby girl, after you give birth to your child, the first 3 months of life, that is what we call fourth trimester. So I'm here to just tell you, to just give you an overview, to just gist you about things. And I'm not saying these things that I'm going to be telling you, trust me, go and meet any new mom. I don't want to know if this person is a new mom for the 4th time. I don't want to know if this person is a new mom for the 7th time. Go and meet any new mom. They will tell you that what I'm about to share with you is legit. Confirm, money is legit. So like I said, I think I'm repeating that word, but I'll still say it. Without wasting any of your time, let's get straight into it. Number one on the list, I am sure you are not expecting this, but number one on the list is you may not automatically love your child. Nollywood, Hollywood, Bollywood, everything would, as they've done, I don't want to say they've done justice. They've done a number on us, such that you feel that once you give birth to that your child, and they put the child on your chest, they might not even put the child on your chest. That's one fact. They may not put, but let's just say that for the purpose of this topic, they put the child on your chest. You look at the child, mother to child, spirit to spirit. You people just connect, and like that, you just bam, you are loving your child. My sister, you may not love your child automatically. It may take time. It may take time, and this does not mean that you are suffering from postpartum depression. We have if you study really much about postpartum depression, there are two extremes. One extreme is that I don't want to leave my baby. I don't want to give my baby to anybody. Nobody can hold my baby for me. I want to constantly be in possession of my baby. I want my baby to really be with me, to be in my space, that's one extreme. The second extreme would be that I don't want to see this baby. Just take him or her away. Those are the two extremes that I know about postpartum depression. Now, this one that I am talking about is not that you are suffering from postpartum depression. That's not the case. It's just that you like this person as per person. You just like him or her, or you just love you normal. Like you are not. There is no exceptional love. You may not automatically love your child. It may take you time to grow into loving your child. It happened to me, and when I started talking about it with some moms, I knew that I knew that the issue is more common than I thought. I didn't know that it could happen, that I would not automatically love my child. I didn't hate my child. I didn't hate him, but I was not necessarily over the moon, over the top for him. I didn't automatically love my child, and it came as a surprise for me because it was not something I was expecting, that I would automatically love my child. But now, oh my God, have you seen my child? I love him to bits. So that's one thing you need to prepare for, that you may not automatically, that's a possibility. You may not automatically love your child. It does not happen like that to everybody, but it happens. So in case it happens to you, you are not weird. You are not less of a mother because you don't automatically love your child, right? But you will still grow to love him or her. Number 2 would be that it is stressful. That one goes without saying. First trimester is stressful. Not even first trimester alone. Parenting is stressful. Motherhood is stressful. If you feel that you are going through any form of stress right now before you become a mother, or whilst you are pregnant, I don't know, you may be pregnant watching me. If you feel that you are going through stress right now, my sister, my brother, even you, my brother that you are watching me, if you feel that your pregnant wife is giving you stress, or the pregnancy is stressing you, or something is stressing you in life that is not even in line with the pregnancy, if you feel anything is stressing you right now, fourth trimester will stress you, it will stretch you, it will strain you, it will drain you. This is not to scare anybody. It's just to prepare your mind. It is stressful. That goes without saying. It is very, very stressful. But one thing is, it makes grace available. When I say He, God. It is God. I'm talking about God. God makes strength and grace available. But that you will not feel the stress. You are still going to feel the stress because it is stressful. Number three would be that you may take a long time to heal. Just have that at the back of your mind. You may take a long time to heal. Some people, especially when you're a first-time mom, so most first-time moms, I'm not saying all, but most first-time moms that I have spoken to that had vaginal delivery, they had fear, right? And doctors generally, or hospitals generally, would tell you that after, is it 6 weeks now or 8 weeks? I think 6 weeks. After 6 weeks, you can, it will take you 6 weeks to, and they say that too for CS moms, that 6 weeks is within 6 weeks, that's 1 month and 2 weeks. You'll be fine. You'll be able to resume bedroom duties. You'll be able to do some things. They shall give you 6 weeks window to heal up. For my sister and my brother, healing may take more than that. As a matter of fact, healing may take more than 2 months. It may take up, in fact, you may use all of your fourth trimester to heal, depending on your body type. It totally depends on your body type. Some people, within 4 weeks, I've heard a mom say that within 4 weeks, she had resumed bedroom duties. One mom said she gave birth vaginally, so she had vaginal birth. So she said 2 weeks after she gave birth, she had already resumed. She was not telling her husband that, let's do something, right? But for some of us, that our body will not allow, you may take more, you may take all, now 3 months. Like I said, fourth trimester means 3 months, the first 3 months of your life after you give birth to your child. You may take all of those months to heal up. As a matter of fact, after after healing up, after the fourth trimester, you may not even have healed up nicely. So the purpose of this point, the reason I'm sharing this point with you, is so that you don't put yourself under any form of pressure. Know that your body is different. I know it is good, right? We talk about it every time that, talk to people with like minds and whatnot. It's good that you ask for people's opinion or people's experiences so that you'll be able to get yourself informed and prepared. But really, whilst you are gathering information, whilst you are talking to people, do not in any way compare yourself to others, because we are different and we are on a different journey. We are all on different journeys. So don't compare yourself with other people and take things slowly. Walk at your own pace. Have a conversation with your partner, with your husband. As a man that you are watching this, have a conversation with your wife. You don't want to be selfish. You don't want to be you don't want to, yeah, that's the word. I think and then inconsiderate. You don't want to be inconsiderate. You don't want to be selfish. She just gave birth. She literally just gave birth. Until your child becomes 1 year old. Even that 1 year old self, in my opinion, is too small. But until your child becomes 1 year old, in my opinion, your wife is still a fresh mom. She's still very fresh. So you have to deal with her with understanding, and you have to deal with her with consideration. So have that conversation that, okay, what are the things you can do and what are the things you can't do? And as a new mom, please talk. There's no award for the strongest woman on earth. There's no award though. There is no award that, okay, this person, the woman that said within 2 weeks she had resumed bedroom duties. If I didn't come here to gist you about her, did you know? There's no award. So please, you may take long to heal. Just give your time. Just give yourself time to heal. It is very important. Number 4 is that, see, your partner may not help with much. Your partner may not help with much. And trust me, you need to deal with your husband with understanding also. They may not help with much because there's only so much they can do. What can he do? I know the only thing a responsible man should be able to do everything aside breastfeeding, because obviously they don't have breast, right? But there are times that their work schedule and the demands of other things they need to put in place that you cannot help with right now may not allow them to help you with what you can help with. I don't know if you understand that. So you need to deal with them. We need to deal with your husband with understanding. They may not help much. You may be thinking, you may have it at the back of your mind that you should be able to help me do this, do that, and we should be able to divide. If you have a partner that has a flexible work schedule, or that has a flexible life generally, a flexible schedule generally, fine. But I want you to know that your partner won't be able to do more than they can do. So you really need to understand that, so that it will not be a point of frustration for you, because you can easily get frustrated. Hormones are all over the place, emotions are all over the place, and you can be like, why is it not helping me with this? I'm doing this, I'm doing that. Especially when you're a CS mom, your scar is just healing, and you want somebody, you expect that he will help you to do 1 or 2 things, and then he's saying, I can't do this, I can't do that. Just have it at the back of your mind that your partner may not be as helpful as you would want him to be. It's very important. Number 5, you may need much more than your inner circle, especially when you have, or if you have, a small circle. You may need much more than that. Now, take for instance, you don't have more than 2 friends. Your 2 friends, your mommy, your daddy, and that's all. Your husband, that's all. At a point, you may need much more than them, because really, when you go to church, when you eventually resume to begin to go out, when you go to the office, or you go to your place of worship, or you go to anywhere, you may need help with your baby. You may need more than your inner circle. So you just have to trust people. Now, this is dicey. there is a balance. You need to balance it. As you are trusting, as you are learning to trust people, you also have to be sensitive. You can't say that, you cannot afford to say that it is only your inner circle you trust to handle your baby. You will frustrate yourself, because there is only so much you can do. And your inner circle, those in your inner circle that you really, really trust, they may not be available for you every time. And then you may want to do something, you may have something very important to do, and your inner circle none of your inner circle members are around to help you with your baby. You just have to trust somebody with your baby. And when you are trusting them, you equally have to be sensitive, because you know now, this world. So have it at the back of your mind that your 4th trimester, you may need to really, really seek help from other people other than your inner circle. You may need more than your inner circle. So be open to that idea of allowing another person handle your baby whilst you are still being sensitive. Number 6, your husband may ask you to return to the inner room more like this, earlier than usual, or earlier than you anticipated, or earlier than you expected. Your husband may ask you to return to your, may ask you to start your bedroom duties earlier than you anticipated. That is why that I said that is why I said you should have that conversation. Have that conversation, because that point may really trigger a lot of things. What do you mean that 3 weeks after birth I should come and resume bedroom duties? What do you mean 6? And so if when the doctor now gave us 6 weeks call and I'm not healed, I'm not properly healed, what should we do? That's why I said that you should have that conversation, because men will always be. Now you talk, no me talk. Alright. So these are the things. And then finally, you are going to have sleepless nights. So you will have sleepless nights. So you see that thing that we call sleep deprivation. You will have it. It is most likely. Don't let me say you will have it. Most likely you will have it. You may, let me use that word. You may have sleepless nights. You may experience sleep deprivation. But in everything you do, just try your best to take naps. You may not have the luxury of time. You may not have that time to sleep at a stretch, a long sleep. You may not, for that your 4th trimester, you may not be able to sleep for a long time at a stretch. But you see, those little naps, just make sure that you take them. Just as the concept of as baby is sleeping, you to sleep, it does not really work. It doesn't work. Or in my case, it didn't work for me. But one thing I made sure to do was I made sure to really try my best, that as baby is sleeping, even if I'm not sleeping, I'm just there. I'm just there, sitting down. I shut down my brain, not to think of what I want to do, the things that I still have to put in place. I just try my best not to think of those things and just be looking, even if sleep does not come. Because really, you don't have choice. Because if you have sleep deprivation, if you begin to suffer from sleep deprivation, then you begin to think of some things. You begin to misbehave. There's a reason why sleep deprivation is a punishment, or can be used as what's this thing called now? A torture method. Is a torture method. Sleep deprivation. There's a reason why sleep deprivation is a torture method. So it's a torture. So you need to really sleep. You need to find sleep to sleep. If not, you may mishandle your baby. A lot of mishaps can happen. So know that you may experience sleep deprivation, and you need to really prepare for it. That as baby is sleeping, let me to be taking some naps and do some things. So that would wrap up with these 7 points of mine. I hope I've been able to prepare your heart and mind for 4th trimester. 4th trimester is not a rosy trimester. It is not a rosy period. Trust me, it is not usually rosy. It is not usually rosy. But God gives grace. And after that 4th trimester passes, after you are done with your 4th trimester, the remaining months, you would have adjusted, and then you begin to just enjoy your freedom little by little, and before you know it, your child is 1, before you know it, your child is 5, before you know it, your child is 10, before you know it, your child is a teenager, and they have like that, they have younger ones, and they are enjoying life. Don't worry, your life has not stopped, and it will not stop because you became a mother. It will not stop. You will just not allow it to stop. It may want to look like it wants to stop, but you will not allow it to stop. And then, my brothers, please be a solid support system. She carried your child. When you are with your child, when you are taking care of your child, you are not helping your wife to take care of your child. You are taking care of your child. You are not helping anybody. It's your responsibility. So please make it easy on her as she's healing up, whether or not she did CS or she gave birth to vagina. As she's healing up, you to be doing something. The only thing you shouldn't be able to do is breastfeed because you don't have breasts. Aside that, you can do everything and anything. So please, just rise to the occasion. Rise to the occasion. You are the head for a reason. The head means that you are in charge of everything. We are just helpers, so just want to help you. Now you go do your major, then just so I think that's that about that. All right, guys, so thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you so much. I really appreciate. Please don't forget to like, don't forget to drop your comments. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you have any other topic relating to this, relating to motherhood, what to expect during delivery, what to expect after delivery, what to expect while still being pregnant. If you have anything you want to know that you want me to talk about, let me know in the comments. Or if you even have anything else that you want to add, please let me know in the comments. Drop your comments, and please subscribe if you have not. The reason you keep coming back to watch my video is because of my videos. It's because you are getting things that help, things that really come true for you, things that really help you to do life, right? So please don't just keep coming to watch and then you leave. Please subscribe. Thank you guys so much, and until the next time I catch you on another episode of Random Talks with Anna F, please be well, be safe, stay good, and stay prayed up. I love you, and Jesus loves you.